Konnichiwa, Mina, this is T-Sakura, and you're watching PokéCast. Today's theme is the Fantastic Four. That will be the next few reviews that we'll be doing on the channel. So I hope you guys enjoy hearing a lot about the Fantastic Four and their fantastic adventures. Now, for the Fantastic Four, they were created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby back in 1961. The first issue was printed in November of that year and was a smashing hit. No, there was no Hulk in there, but there was giant monsters in there from Monster Island, because the Mole Man was their, believe it or not, their very first villain, which made it very interesting to see. You know, Dr. Doom came later. It was Mole Man first, which unfortunately is one of the characters that is kind of looked over quite frequently, in my opinion. True that he has been in at least, I believe, in most of the final, in the Fantastic Four series. I think there's at least two of the series where he was unfortunately not shown. In all honesty, if they, when it came to the Fantastic Four movies, yeah, Dr. Doom may be the biggest douchebag they go against, who's just, I am Dr. Doom. I am better than everybody because I'm smarter than you. Oh crap, here comes the Fantastic Four. I gotta ruin my plans again. You know, it's just little things like that that really... making the second Fantastic Four movie and then going, we're going to have Dr. Doom and have his powers gotten the exact same way that the Fantastic Four got, really was kind of sad in my opinion, because, well, going with his original origin was way better. I mean, let's face it, you know, seeing that people were trying to kill his father, his mother, and all that, and then he learns that his mother was an official witch, learning all of the alchemy and magic, that black magic she would use, then going off to college, you know, starting to learn things in college, blows himself up, eternally scarring him. You know, it's just, there's a lot of things about his original origin, including going and finding a black magic cult, to where he becomes a leader of the cult because he learned the magic perfectly. See, now that was awesome. Instead of, I got hit by cosmic rays exactly like the Fantastic Four, but I'm going to embrace this and kill everybody around me to make sure I get the power. Unless that's an alternate origin that I just haven't looked up yet. Still wasn't as good as the original. But now that I'm completely off track, let's go back. So, the Fantastic Four, they started out with a 4-person team. And at this point, Sue and Reed are not married. So, you know, we have Reed Richards, who became Mr. Fantastic, which the power of elastic. So basically, he's able to stretch out his body, and because of his practicing and determination, he's actually been able to do all kinds of things with his powers. It's absolutely amazing what, well, fantastic what control he has over his abilities. Next, of course, we have Sue Storm. That was the Invisible Girl at first. Later on, I want to say in the, I think in the 180 issues is when she officially announces that she's no longer the Invisible Girl, but becomes the Invisible Woman. So, you know, that is critical because at that time she was still young and not married to Reed yet. Next we have her brother, Johnny Storm, which is the Human Torch. And he basically generates plasma, if I remember correctly, that basically generates his fire. And that the thing about him is that since he's able to generate fire, he can fly through the air, he's able to control it now, and he has acrobatic you know, abilities for he can fly and turn on a dime. And because of his inner fire, if there's ever an explosion, Johnny will not be burned by outside fire, which makes it really nice, because that way he cannot you know, he cannot be burned, so it really helps out when he needs that. So that's one of the other things that Johnny can do that was really good. Next and finally, we have Ben Grimm, the Thing. Basically, he was the one that reacted the most violent to the cosmic rays, and his skin is now rock hard, and because of that, also giving him superhuman strength. Now, these are the founding members of the Fantastic Four while they were living in the Baxter Building. Later, as it goes on, they get more members. You know, we have Crystal show up. We have She-Hulk who joins for a while. We have She-Thing, or sorry, Miss Thing, who joins, or Miss Marvel, who joins. We have, for a while there, Spider-Man, Wolverine, Ghost Rider, and the Incredible Hulk all join up for a while. I mean, there's so many people that join into the Fantastic Four that I think Reed said it the best, is that, yeah, we're called the Fantastic Four, but that does not limit our numbers. I'm paraphrasing, of course, because I can't remember the exact words, but this is, of course, later on, after the Baxter Building has been destroyed, when there's a lot more team members, and For Freedom Plaza is now their home base of operations. Of course, as the story goes on, we do get to meet, you know, Franklin, who is Reed and Sue's son, and has extreme abilities. He's a really powerful little mutant, but amazing character. So always fun to see what he can do. And even in alternate storylines, we could meet Mary Richards and Sue Richards, their daughters, that were from a What If universe. So there's so much in the stories of the Fantastic Four, so many amazing villains that 10 minutes just cannot even go. Well, you can't even talk about the peak of the iceberg. There's no way. So that's why I've decided to do my theme reviews like this now. It's because there's so much to talk about, and yeah, it's gonna be so much fun getting into them and reading all of them, because I still have a lot to read. So this is the Fantastic Four. I hope you guys are excited to hear each of their adventures. I'll be getting as much as I can up to help out. Hopefully at least 3 reviews a week. That way you guys can be caught up and seeing how the Fantastic Four survive multiple adventures as heroes, or as family, or as fun mini stories to, you know, because they just wanted to try it. So the Fantastic Four is definitely one of my favorite groups, and I hope you guys enjoy all of the reviews I'll be doing for them and see why I enjoy them so much. So this is T. Sakura saying ciao and sayonara.